What's going on guys, Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer content. And today is going to be Tuesday the 29th of September. We have confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time. There'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below. I'll try to respond to as many as I can. So first up today, PSV have signed Ivorian midfielder Ibrahim Sangare. It's from Toulouse in Ligue 1 and it's a €9 million fee. He's put pen to paper on a 5-year contract with the Dutch side, and I think it's a really good signing. Just last week he was linked to Southampton. Filip Krovinovic is due to complete his loan return to West Brom from Benfica today. Now, that story was from yesterday, so it should be a confirmed deal by now. He featured in 43 matches last season for the Baggies, and I'm unsure if this time there will be an option to buy included. We'll have to wait and see. Now we have got the full confirmation of the Ruben DIAS transfer. So Benfica announced and confirmed via a document that the sale of Ruben DIAS to Man City will be worth around £65 million, and Nicolas Otamendi will go the opposite direction for about 15. And the actual document does say €68 million plus 3.6 in add-ons. And this information came out just a few hours after Man City's defeat to Leicester City, which had lost 5-2 at home. And for Pep Guardiola, it also means he spent over £400 million now on defenders at Man City. A transfer that won't be happening is going to be Sassuolo defender Marlon moving to Fulham. He's actually failed a medical ahead of a proposed £15 million move to Craven Cottage. This is from David Ornstein from The Athletic, but it doesn't mean Fulham are done in the window. They are still trying to get another centre back in, and they have also got alternatives lined up already. 30-year-old Brazilian forward Alex Teixeira is attracting a lot of interest from various different clubs, and his contract is set to expire at the end of December this year. Brazilian sides Corinthians and Vasco da Gama, who is a club he left back in 2010 to begin his European adventure with Shakhtar Donetsk, they have both admitted they would like to bring him in on a free transfer. And as of right now, he is able to sign a pre-contract agreement with any side, which has sparked the interest of Saudi Arabian club Al Hilal. They can match his current salary that he's on at Chinese Super League side Jiangsu Suning, or even offer him a better deal. And I forgot to mention that story is from B Soccer. The next story is pretty interesting for Leeds United fans, and it's according to various different outlets now, but the one I'm going with is from L'Equipe. So they are saying that Leeds are closing in on the signing of Bayern Munich's midfielder Michael CUISANCE. Marcelo Bielsa's side have already agreed personal terms on a 5-year contract with the 21-year-old, and he has been attracting a lot of interest over the last few months. An offer in the region of €20 million has been offered to Bayern, and further talks are now planned to reach a final agreement. He's a player that has got a lot of potential, and unfortunately for him at Bayern, he didn't really get too much first team football, and of course it's very hard to break into that midfield anyway. Now whether this means that Bayern will try to replace him or not before the window closes, we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Everton are interested in re-signing defender Kurt Zouma from Chelsea, and this story is from the 10 Sport. Zouma spent the 2018-19 season on loan at Goodison Park, and the Toffees wanted to make it a permanent deal back then, but an agreement couldn't be reached with Chelsea. Carlo Ancelotti's side are now ready to revive their interest in the 25-year-old, with Chelsea reportedly ready to consider offers in the region of £37 million. And despite Everton being a rival, I've got to give a lot of credit to them and also Carlo Ancelotti. They're playing some really nice football this season, it's kind of surprising to see it, and they're also getting the results to go alongside it. According to Football Insider, Tottenham are considering a shock sweep for Crystal Palace striker Christian Benteke. Jose Mourinho really wants to add another striker to his squad before the window closes, and he does feel the former Aston Villa star, who has struggled for form as of late, he could be a perfect fit for his squad. And despite his poor form, I do think Benteke can offer a decent plan B off the bench. Now, he might not be in very good form right now, like scoring goals wise, but he can win a lot of balls in the air, he's physical, he offers something a little bit different to likes of Harry Kane or Heung-min Son. And now a player potentially leaving Tottenham, according to The Athletic, is going to be Ryan Sessegnon. He's expected to leave Spurs on loan at this season. The likes of Southampton, Brighton and Hertha Berlin are all interested, and it wouldn't surprise me if even Fulham came back in for him. A pretty interesting transfer for FIFA Ultimate Team up next is that Leicester are eyeing up a move for Borussia Dortmund defender Manuel Akanji, and this story is from the Mirror. The Bundesliga side don't want to lose the Switzerland international, but the Foxes will try to convince them with an offer before the transfer window closes. They have also been linked to Jonathan Tah in the Bundesliga, and they're definitely trying to bring a centre back in. They've given up on Fofana by the looks of it. They've also made it pretty clear that a centre-back is a priority, because when Johnny Evans was out, they had to play Wilfred Ndidi in centre-back, which obviously isn't the worst of choices, but he's now injured. Another striker linked to Tottenham this time from the Telegraph is that Bournemouth striker Josh King is on Spurs' radar. Jose Mourinho is desperate to strengthen before the transfer window closes, and King could be a realistic option, because the Cherries were relegated and they could settle for a cut price fee. And if you had the choice between Josh King or Benteke, you're probably likely to go with Josh King. Aston Villa have made a breakthrough in discussions for Watford's Ismaila Sarr, and it potentially could be a permanent move, but it probably would be an initial loan deal. Liverpool are still interested, but no movement from their side at the moment. Watford want to get about 40 million if they can sell him, and there is interest from abroad clubs as well. That story is from Transfer Checker. Fabrizio Romano has provided another update about Alex Telles and a proposed move to Manchester United. He's now saying the Brazilian left-back has agreed personal terms with the Old Trafford side, and United are in talks with Porto about the fee, but if United can't get the deal over the line, they have got a plan B lined up, though he hasn't said who that will be. If the rumours from a few days ago are true, it could be Nicolas Tagliafico from Ajax, and as backup options go, that's not bad at all. A rumour which doesn't seem to be going away this transfer window, despite a lot of places saying he won't be going, is N'Golo Kante and a potential move away from Chelsea. So the Daily Mirror are saying that Manchester United have begun talks with N'Golo Kante's advisors, that's as they look to secure a surprise deal. Chelsea are open to selling the Frenchman, but Kante will need to take a wage cut to secure a move to Old Trafford. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a big fan of Kante and believes he can strengthen the Red Devils midfield. The report suggested Chelsea might listen to a significant offer, that's after already spending over £200 million this summer. Frank Lampard has been pretty adamant that N'Golo Kante is fundamental to Chelsea this season. Now, maybe if they sold Kante and guaranteed to bring in Declan Rice, it might change things up a little bit, but I can't see them selling him to a rival such as Manchester United. Inter Milan have pulled themselves out of the race completely, saying N'Golo Kante he's not on the market and they're pursuing other options. So whether that ties into this story being true or false, I'm not too sure. And now we have another update from Fabrizio Romano, this time about Milan Skriniar. So he is saying that Tottenham are still in talks with Inter to sign the centre-back. He's a #1 target for Mourinho on their transfer list, and Inter want around €60 million, or 50 million plus additional bonuses. Whereas Tottenham were expecting to spend about 30 to 35 million euros, so the valuation is still some way off, but Spurs are now considering a new bid. It's not an easy transfer, but the deal is still on. The Italian journalist did say a couple days ago that Spurs' plan B was Ruben Dias, and it looks like Ruben Dias has cost about £65 million upwards, so whether Spurs would have spent that or not, I very much doubt it. Some good news for Celtic fans is that the club have no intention of offloading Odsonne Edouard, and this story is from the Glasgow Times. The French striker has seen a move to the Premier League mooted, and there are a fair few clubs interested, but the two mentioned the most were probably Leeds and Arsenal. But now he'll be kept on at Parkhead, that's despite Neil Lennon's side missing out on a place in the Champions League group stages. A transfer I mentioned a couple days ago is now fully confirmed, so Liverpool goalkeeper Loris Karius, he has joined Bundesliga side Union Berlin. It's a season-long loan and I don't think there's an option to buy. RB Leipzig have confirmed the signing of Joško GVARDIOL. It's from Dinamo Zagreb in Croatia, and the 18-year-old will spend the next season on loan to his former club, so he'll join Leipzig on the 1st of July 2021. The rumoured fee was anywhere between 18 and 22 million, and Leeds were also interested. And the final story today is from Kicker in Germany. They're saying David ALABA is set to run down his contract at Bayern Munich. This will see him leave the German club for nothing next summer, and if that's the case, he'll be so in demand. And apparently his agent is demanding that he's the highest paid player at the club. Now Bayern aren't willing to match those demands, so again, it's pretty much a stalemate right now. He may extend throughout the season, but as of right now he's set to go on a free. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yesterday's episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.